The problem of about. When you say about $100, for example, what do you mean when you say about? Because when you start to ask questions. Okay, what about 101? Is that considered to be about 100? And say yes or no. When you ask, where is the line? We can say, where's the line goes? I want to know, 150. What about 150 and 1? 150.1. So what I mean, what I'm trying to explain here is that there is no line. There is no line. And you can say, okay, so what is this? How does it work if there is no line? How do you decide where to go? So what I think is that this is some kind of a snap decision. What I mean by that is that when I say a number, I'll just let's say for example, I'll say 110, and you think is that about 100. So I think it's some kind of an intuition that you can't pinpoint. You can say, okay, this is about 100. This is where the line goes. There is no other options. So I think there is, again, the snap decision you say, where you decide in your head. But when you can doubt yourself. It's not that it's like a split second you get this answer. But you can even doubt and confuse yourself with this option, because even we say, oh, is it 110? Is it about 100? And that's when things are getting weird and not clear, because there is always, when you move the line, you can always move the line farther away. So when you decided to settle on a specific number, 110, you can always ask questions. What about if it's more or less? You can always ask those questions. And we somehow want to not have those questions, or diminish those questions. And it's hard to actually not ask those questions. So again, I think it's not necessarily true, that's this theory, but that there is this snap decision or some kind of intuition that tells you where the line goes, or where the line should be drawn. Should be added that I'm sure that there is some people that see that differently than other people. So not necessarily this is one way to interpret this about thing, but that's part of the problem, and I don't see an exact solution for it, but at least this idea of about should be introduced.